It's time now for the latest in local sports and sports. The Atlanta Braves series with Milwaukee is tied 1-1, and Game 3 set for today here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. It's a 1 o'clock start. First pitch 107. The pregame gets underway at 11:50 this morning here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. Again, Braves and Milwaukee tied 1-1. Anderson gets to start today for Atlanta in Atlanta. And the series tied 1-1. Then today at 3 o'clock, it's Game 4 of the White Sox-Astros series. Astros lead that series 2-1. They can advance with the win today. And at 7 p.m., it's Boston hosting Tampa Bay. Boston leads that series 2-1. And today in Boston, they're running the Boston Marathon, as that was postponed earlier this year, running it today. A lot of enthusiasm and energy in Boston tonight as they get ready for that series. And the last game today will be the Dodgers and the Giants. That series also 1-1, that game today at 9:30 p.m. High school football Friday night. Wayne County hosted Veterans on homecoming night. Score at halftime was 7-7, but then on the night, the Jackets committed 7 turnovers, once again played by penalties, lost to Veterans by a score of 24-7. Jackets fall to 0-6 on the campaign, while Veterans goes to 2-5. Jackets 0-1 in region play. Warhawks 1-0. Wayne will host Coffee this Friday night at JC Stadium for senior night. Again, left on the schedule is Coffee, Warner Robins, and Ware. Warner Robins and Ware, both road games for Wayne County. Last home game of the season set for this Friday night, JC Stadium. It'll be senior night. Other region game in our region on Friday saw Ware County beat up on Coffee at Coffee. The final score was 35-3. Ware's 1-0 in region. Coffee 0-1. Warner Robins had the weekend off. Other high school scores, Appling continues to roll. They beat Long County 41-8. Pierce over Brantley 35-6. Glenn shut out South Effingham 38-0. Jeff Davis over Vidalia 27-7. Richmond Hill 28, Effingham 6. Valdosta defeated West Side of Jacksonville 48-6. Brunswick remains unbeaten. They defeated Statesboro 21-zip. BC over Jenkins 49-6. Once again, Wayne County's final home game of 2020 set for this Friday night, senior night at JC Stadium, hosting Coffee County. Varsity girls volleyball team at region action Saturday over in Ware County. Girls qualified for the state event. They'll find their date and opponent later this week. Again, they defeated Ware County 2-0, but lost in overtime to Warner Robins. Lady Jackets finishes the number 3 seed in our region. Again, they're waiting to see who their opponent will be and what the date is. But again, they qualify for the state event in girls volleyball. College football, a new number 1 is Georgia, now the number 1 team in college football, with Saturday's win over Auburn 34-10 and Alabama losing to Texas A&M 41-38. Iowa moves up to number 2 after their win over Penn State 23-20. Cincinnati stays at 3. Oklahoma wins the Red River Shootout. They're in at number 4. And Alabama dropped to number 5 in the AP poll. Ohio State, who beat Maryland 66-17, they are in at number 6. Penn State in at 7. Michigan 8. Oregon 9 and Michigan State 10. Michigan and Michigan State still unbeaten. Kentucky unbeaten. They beat LSU Saturday 42-21. They're in at number 11. They're coming to Athens this Saturday. That's a 3:30 game between Georgia and Kentucky. Again, the CBS game of the week, as both teams are unbeaten in the SEC. Oklahoma State is 12th, Ole Miss 13. They survive a 52-51 shootout with Arkansas. Razorbacks coach Sam Pittman decides to go for the 2-point conversion. The win came up short in that 52-51 loss. Notre Dame's at number 14, Coastal Carolina 15, Wake Forest 16. Wake Forest still unbeaten. Arkansas 17, Arizona 18. BYU 19, the Florida Gators come in at number 20. Gators whipped up on Vandy 42-zip on Saturday. Texas A&M comes in at 21, NC State 22, SMU 23, San Diego State 24, and Texas rounds out the top 25. Georgia Tech on Saturday beat Duke 31-27. Georgia Southern falls to 2-4. They lost to Troy 27-24. In the Georgia-Kentucky game, again, CBS 3:30 this Saturday. NFL football, the Falcons were in London. They pick up a win over the Jets in London. The final score 27-20. Jaguars still winless. They lose at home to the Titans by a final of 37-19. That's 20 games in a row now the Jacksonville Jaguars have lost in the NFL. Other scores, Patriots over the Texans 25-22. Eagles beat the Panthers 21-18. Saints over Washington 32-22. Tampa Bay rolls over Miami 45-17. Another big day for Tom Brady. Pittsburgh over Denver 27-19. Vikings over the Lions 19-17. Packers over the Bengals 25-22 in overtime. Bears beat the Raiders 20-9. Chargers over the Browns 47-42 in a shootout. Cowboys continue to roll. They beat the Giants 44-20. Cardinals stay unbeaten. They beat the 49ers 17-10. Last night it was Buffalo beating up on Kansas City 38-20. And tonight on Monday Night Football is the Colts and the Ravens. annual J.D. Paul Memorial Golf Scholarship Tournament was held this past Saturday at the Pine Forest Country Club. Here are the winning teams. First place with 55, the team of Antonio Warbay, Hunter Stuckey, Ryan Robertson, and Zach Robinson. Second place, also with 55, the team representing Wayne Memorial Hospital, Ray Thornton, Buster Johnson, Kerry Martin, and Mike Phillips. Third place went to the team of Eddie Foltz, Jeremy Palmer, Dan Shalongo, Mike Williamson. They shot a 56. And the big winner, the J.D. Paul Scholarship, that's what the tournament's for, to raise money for that scholarship, given each year at the end of the high school season, high school baseball season, given at the high school baseball banquet. And that's going to do it for latest in local sports.